English subtitles. Yes, thank you. No, no, not. Please. Ooh, good. I didn't want to watch RE. I need to play it, so it would have been spoilers. Oh, for Resident Evil? Yeah. I gotta do some more Resident Evil. It'll be probably tomorrow. Technically, I think I was supposed to play... Yeah, today was Tuesday. I was supposed to play Dead Space, but I didn't want to. Current time, 4:02. How do you get it to switch to PM? There we go. 4:02 PM. Hey, Cammy, thank you for the cheers. Hope you're having a great day. How was your stream? Thought I confirmed it. I did not. Note, accessibility settings can be accessed from main menu. Okay. Hype, little panda hypes. They're adorable. Red Dead tomorrow, technically. Yeah, technically I'm supposed to be playing Red Dead tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh, look, you could see the computer on the computer. Like, that's cool. Oh, it goes on. It like just keeps going. Like I can see it in the third monitor in the computer. You can see it moving in the fourth one too. That's hard to see though. It's a parable. That's what a parable is. I know, but it's cool. I've been wanting to play this one for a while, so I'm excited. You're in for a treat with this game. I bet. Yes. I am so excited. From what I've seen, this one is gonna be like right up my alley.
This is the
so
story
much fun.
of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427
Eric, have you played this one before?
Every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment.
It's so stupid. I don't even know how many different scenarios you can go down. Really? You think it's stupid?
Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
No, I love it.
Something that would forever
Somewhat,
change Stanley.
I more so watched
something he would never quite forget.
Game.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
I want to play the one. There's this one where, like, I saw where you had to press the button,
Never in all
and
his
then it
years
tells you
at the
not to press
company
the button.
had this
and, like,
happened. This complete
it's
isolation.
like a narrator, and he kind of talks.
Something was
stuff.
very
it's
clearly
like
wrong.
Stanley Parable, but
Shocked,
when I saw, I had like a
frozen
giant
solid,
curtain.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What if I don't step out of my office? What if I just stay here and live in the bubble and continue to live my day as it's been every day since before this narration started? I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay here because I'm curious. If I don't listen to you, Mr. Narrator, dude, and I say, no, good, I'm just gonna stay here. You could do that. You could just stay here. Okay. Well, it's been a lovely stream, guys. We're just gonna live our life in this bubble and be an office worker forever. So it may be boring. Nice knowing you. Yeah. I'm just gonna commit to being Stanley in this bubble and just doing this every day for the rest of his life. We're committing. full on committed. Any day now. They're gonna realize we committed to this. Or they're gonna be like, oh, Stanley just decided he wanted to live here forever and not move. Yeah. Could you imagine just sitting at your desk listening to this clock tick forever? Chirping away. I think I'd eventually lose my sanity. I'm not moving. You can't make me move even with your annoying clicking clock. You need clock. Fuck you. Not doing it. Well then. Is it really not gonna do anything? I feel like this is as long as you had to wait, Cammy, when you were playing Please Don't Touch Anything. Do. Would it count if I look around? Can I look around? I moved. We're still just staying here. Type some stuff on the keyboard. It's cool. I'm still typing on the keyboard, apparently. I left the room.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Get your first achievement.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Shut up, Mr. Narrator. What if I'm touching everything? What does it matter? Turn off all the computers. No work was happening here today. Four, five, seven. There's a lot of people like me just sitting here. Wandering halls.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, so you want me to go to the door on my left, which would be this one. Okay, we're gonna go with this one then.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I just wanted to go this way. What does it matter? What if I just didn't want to do what you were telling me to do?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Great room. Well, you told me that I'm just going to sit there and drink it all in. I did not.
Yes, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door.
I did not do it.
Left.
Okay, I've been watching, but I'm knocked now. I'll like chat back. Oh, okay. You're good. I've just been trying to piss the narrator off to narrator off. No success. Which way does he want me to go? Let's go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible it wasn't 5 years ago.
It's not that I'm not following your instructions, or can't follow instructions. It's that I don't want to listen to your instructions. I'm trying to ignore everything you tell me to do. And apparently touch everything, you know, just for the fuck of it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
I won't spoil
but
anything else.
That the story has been
there's an
about
ending where you
nothing
just
but
wait
you
in the broom
all
closet
the
and never
time.
leave. Really? Okay.
There's someone you've been neglecting.
I don't know how long
Stanley.
this game is.
Someone
but if we
you've
make it
forgotten
through
about.
and we replay it, I'm
Please,
literally gonna find a
stop
broom
trying to
closet
make
and
every decision
never
by
leave.
yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
I'm determined now to get that ending. Fuck for her. Fuck for her. I don't
This
care.
is it,
I don't know
Stanley.
this.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I doubt it. I doubt she's been waiting for shit. You're just trying to get me to do shit that I don't want to do. This is a really dark room.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly play... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
That's great.
Let me
Hey,
double
JD,
check.
how are you doing today?
No,
Oh my God,
it's
let me give you a
definitely
shout
here,
out.
clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two
nice.
pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't
Yes, I'm a
believe
real
I was so
person.
mistaken.
Thank you for the
This
shouty.
is
This
why
is a
you've been
fun
able
game.
to make correct and
So far,
incorrect
it's been
choices.
pretty
And
fun.
to think I've been letting
I've
you
never
run
played it
around
before,
in
but
this
I've heard
game
great
for
things
so
about
long.
it, so
If
I
you'd
had
made
to
any more
play it.
wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm
Maybe
going
I
to
just
stop the
didn't
game
wanna
for a
listen to
moment
you.
so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please
what if
observe
we don't?
this helpful instructional video.
Oh, you suck. I don't
Choice.
like you even
It's
less.
the
Now you're
best
making me
part
watch
of
some
being a
weird-ass
real
video.
person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no
Just to
time should
piss
you
you
make
off,
a choice
I
that does
would
not
vote for the
conform to
second one.
rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense,
Just to
in
make
all
you
likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to
Oh
finish
my
their
God.
thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be
goodness?
having a
Is
back
it
sack and
4:30?
crack."
I'm supposed to be going somewhere else. I already practiced it. I already did it.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Oh my God!
Most
I
medical
love this game
professionals
already.
recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
It literally
Do you make more than
paused.
8? Less? And finally, if you begin to
It
wonder if your
is.
choices are actually
4:17.
meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Oh, okay.
Welcome
an
back.
exercise now?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just
Can
a
we-
few minutes
can we
ago
break the game?
and see
'Cause
what the
that'd be funny.
correct thing to
I'd
do
like to
would have
break the
been.
game.
This way, please.
Just make him so angry. Breaks everything.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly.
Oh, could I
halfway
done
through the
that?
story.
Could I have done that?
story
Could
would
I have
make
walked
no sense
off
at
the
all.
edge? Oh,
we
that
just
would
need
have
to
been
get you
great.
home as soon as possible
that was probably a
before the
missed
narrative
opportunity, huh?
contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
It's a shame. What if I want to go back there?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What if we do it again and we don't take the door you want me to take? Or are you gonna make it so I have to take that door?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite
Always.
sure you'll be
Gotcha,
up to the
gotcha.
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Sure, we got this. Okay,
When
ready?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right it is.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No, I think I'll just chill out here. I take my sweet ass time. So, have you made the narrator angry yet? You know, a little frustrated. I'm trying to piss him off, that's for sure. Oh, no. I want to go this way. I'm just gonna tease him. Pretend like I'm gonna listen to him. And then I'm still gonna go through this door. You literally won't let me do shit, will you? We can play this game. We can play this game. I can stand here, and I can roll a joint, and you can just be angry while I let that door close on whatever opportunity you want me to do. I'm trying. I'm trying to really piss him off. I really am. Like, it would mean nothing more to make me happy than to just completely piss this narrator off as much as possible. everything he wants me to do, I'm going to do the exact opposite. Then when he thinks I'm going to do something he wants him to, I'm going to tease him, be like, pretend like I'm going to go to the door, and then just, nah, not really, not doing it, ha ha ha. How are you doing today, JD? I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Stick it to the man. I am. Fuck the man. Tell me what to do. I tell myself what to do. I am a grown adult. I don't need you to tell me. I think he has you backed into a corner. On one playthrough, you should listen to the narrator, though. I will. I will do one playthrough of listening to the narrator. But right now, I just want to make him angry. I have to do the bad playthrough first. Or the fuck with the narrator playthrough first. I don't know. He might be angry. He might have me stuck. It's cooler out. Nice! I've heard a lot of places are getting really hot right now. I feel sorry for the people that have the horrible hot weather. We here in Washington have beautiful weather. And I'm very grateful for it. What?
Can you live stream Minecraft?
Not right now. Maybe some other time. Right now, I'm trying to make the narrator and Stanley pissed off. Okay, if he hasn't gotten angry by the time I finish this joint, then I'm going to, I guess, go the other way, because it's just not letting me, literally not letting me do anything else. And I don't know how long you have to wait for, like, what's the wait time? Do they really make you wait a long time to piss the shit off? If I just go stand in this corner and play with this bush. What if I pretend like I'm gonna go through the door and then really just don't go through the door? Haha, just kidding. Not going through it. I like drizzles, mostly drizzles. Does it rain a lot? Yes, we do get a lot of rain. We get a lot of rain. When Eric lie to you, it's a lot of rain. In May, but not much else beyond the drizzles. Yeah, lots of drizzles, lots of rain. I don't want to go this way. It's okay. He's literally gonna make me go this way.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It
brings me amusement.
It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
It's either Washington State or Scotland. Washington is a good spot. It can be a bit chilly regularly, though, or Antarctica.
No, I have to.
I wouldn't go to Antarctica. Antarctica would definitely be...
I have to.
You don't shut the game down. Oh, I really just popped that off. Antarctica would be way too cool. Alaska would be way too cool for me, too.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now
he's really pissed now.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Well, apparently inbreeding
did you
is
think that
common
would be
there.
funny?
In Alaska?
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
But I don't
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
I just didn't care.
You're a child.
No.
Oh,
My
story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Yeah, definitely don't do Alaska.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
We broke the narrator.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Cool. Door on the right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right. Door on the right. He didn't say anything that time. I'm surprised. He literally won't let me go this way. Oh, you bitch.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I broke the operator. Door on the right. Got it.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Door on my right. Gotcha.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would.
My gosh.
That means choosing responsibly.
What if he just says the door on the right? A little bit of psychological. I'm wondering if he's going to.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I'm kind of waiting for it at this point.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
You're gonna do
Just
it
follow
as
my
many
lead and
times
you'll be
as it
fine.
takes for you to go through the right fucking door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I go really slowly. Make him think I'm going through the right door. Oh, no. Oh, he locked me in here. He fucking literally pushed my ass in here. Oh, no. Oh, my God, no. I didn't want to go this way. Literally making me go this way. I'll break it again. I'll piss him off again somehow.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out on passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent your coworkers. Using slide to ensure the employees that everything is okay. This will ensure a calm and productive environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Number of slides on this slide. Charts. Charts and slides. Slides. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts. I'm begging. The boss appreciation minute. Our boss appreciation minute worksheet. Circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill it out in triplicate and return to your boss's appreciation. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict, okay. What are your dreams for the future? A boat, pollution, less air, spring break, clear skin, metamorphosis, success, travel, lunch. Comatose. Tips for not getting fired. Don't get fired. That's the tip for not getting fired. Is to not get fired. Very helpful, right? Very, very, very helpful. Let me in the broom closet. It's the broom closet. I want to just sit in here. But you've been eating a lot. Just chill out for a bit. I wanted to go in the broom closet. What?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Upstairs? What if I walk downstairs? Yes, yes, whatever. I guess, yes. Literally eat all the food. I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go the way you're telling me to go. You're being mean by making me go this way. Do you not have a fan here? Get a fan. That'll make the air.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work?
Jump out the window.
There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Or you continuously tried to not do what you fucking told him to do. You touched everything in the office. There's a secret.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Oh, he doesn't like that I'm not speaking it into the wall. I don't think jumping is in Stanley's...
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
No, I didn't.
Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Yeah, well, you forced me to go through the door.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one
I didn't want to go this far.
thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know.
With you.
Could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
That's what I was trying to do. You
say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. We're going to go in the door on the right.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
Narrator has an ego.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, he does.
Can you hear me?
Stanley Parable.
Right?
Did I just beat the game?
Stanley, this is important.
Is that literally
the story
just
needs you.
me?
It needs you to make a decision.
Beating the fucking game.
You understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here.
Okay.
We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Do something? Anything?
Anything.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
He's just
So,
so angry.
You hear me?
It's
Are
sad.
you there? You
Are you
listening
there?
to this? Stanley, are you there?
Unfortunately, I can hear you talking.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all.
Sorry, Leroy. Sorry,
All I want
Leroy.
you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Obsessed. You're obsessed.
Take as much time as you need.
Sorry, Leroy. Okay. Well, that was something. Oh, did we beat the game? I'm confused now. Even these achievements are confusing, so I'm not sure if we beat the game or what. Keep going? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I love
he
you
had simply
too.
missed
Have
a
a
memo.
good day.
I'm gonna try this bike. So,
Okay, hopefully it goes good. Keep me posted.
I'll try.
Alright. Love you.
Love you.
Mwah.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, I can actually interact with this kind of now. Well, let me like type it. I'm pretty sure it didn't do that last time. Ooh, I'm getting an Ubi. It's costing me 30 a month for a year, but I'm getting one. What's an Ubi?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oboe.
This was
An
not
oboe.
the correct
Oh.
way to the meeting room, and
What's an
Stanley
oboe?
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Is that
it.
a musical instrument?
Wow. Yes.
Oboe.
This room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his
I
death.
had to go back
Good
there
job, Stanley.
just so that I could do
Everyone
that.
thinks you are very powerful.
That's one way to end the game. Yep, that is one way to do it. Oh, it literally puts you back in the room. Oh wow, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So what if I
Stanley decided
do
to go to
exactly
the
what he
meeting
wants me
room.
to do?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
this time we'll
When
listen
Stanley
to him.
came
Do
to a set
exactly
of
what he
2
wants.
open doors, he entered the door on
Me
his
to go
left.
in on my door. Door on my left. Yep, I'm listening.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
At the boss's
Stepping
office.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
The
to
end
discover not
is
an
never
indication
the end.
of
Is
any
never
human
the
life.
end. Is never the
Shocked,
end.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could
this
not
is
have known
different. This
was that the
isn't
keypad behind the
what it
boss's
looked like.
desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
This looks
And so
different.
the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
green.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What newly opened passageway? It's so dark. Can't fucking see. Oh, over there. I guess they want me to go this way. Hi, reference man. How are you doing?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Why did the office?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
Oh,
Control
this is the
Facility.
Ultra Deluxe Edition. There's a lot of extra endings and a whole other game mode basically in this one. Oh, damn, really? Escape. Yeah, we're gonna escape. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Tough decision. Yeah, then, we're gonna escape. We're gonna escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Death sounds good. Death sounds good. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Maybe he's just saying that because he doesn't want me to go this way. So we gotta.
The door behind
trying
him
to-
was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was
he just
making a
doesn't want me
conscious,
to go this
concerted
way.
effort to walk forward.
Well, I may
and
as well
willingly
consider this game
confront his
unplayed
death.
then, because I barely remember the game to begin with, and now I'm hearing they have more content. Fuck my butt. I've never played it either, so I don't know what content would be the extra content, what content would be the other. This is the only one they had. Oh, so you want me to go in there and fall to my death? Okay. The end is never the end, is never the end. If you like dying, yeah! Sounds like fun. Thought we'd try it out.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking
This just
the
got
eyeballs
deep
from a
and dark.
blind man.
The fuck?
And so he resigned and
Dying is
willingly
fun, right?
accepted this
Dying is
violent
great.
end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Never had my death narrated either. Like, made it kind of eventful. Thanks.
Farewell, Stanley,
narrating.
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal
What?
jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated
Visceral.
as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
instantly. No, I'm not okay with this. You're not okay with this? I'm okay with this. I think it's funny. Oh, hey, we're suddenly not dead. We're suddenly alive. Oh, the Stanley Parable. What if we walk back? It just disappears. Who is she? Is she Glob? Betty? I'm gonna call her Betty. I'm sure we can call
And
her
yet
Betty.
it would be just
Her
a
name's
few
Betty.
minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know. This game is fucking crazy.
When
oh,
every
hey.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, really? Yeah, that just took a psychological deep turn. Have you watched Everything Everywhere All at Once? Yeah, no, I'm not very good at watching everywhere all at once. Nature paintings. Stanley's computer. Office layout. Oh, so we can see the layout of the office. You know, maybe the path we did not take. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in good time. The 2 doors. The set of the 2 doors opens was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction of this room posed. I forgot we can't jump, so we have to walk all the way around. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. There's endings where it seemed like it's ended, but it hasn't too. I think I was in one of those where I thought it ended and then maybe it didn't end. Maybe I should have just continued pissing him off. I'm not sure. Office computers. Gotta, turn those bad boys off. Doors 01, 02, and 03. Button sounds. Nah, that's fun. Oh shit, there's even more over there. This place is big. Big old museum, I guess. Office clock. The boss's office. See, I haven't even seen that office or that office. I saw this office and a green office. There's a reason you're the player and not the narrator. I want to be the narrator. Can I fuck with Stanley? Oh, and then I guess these are the actual credits. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe this isn't really the ending. The office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Fun. I haven't seen any of those yet. Warzone? What? There's a Warzone here? Ending where Stanley would end up in a battlefield fighting aliens. Okay. The stream elements has a lot of them. The stream element has a lot of the messages. Yeah, I don't know why they're going off so much. I need to tweak them. What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. The office. Oh, and this is the apartment timer. There's a bunch of stuff I haven't seen yet, I guess. How do I get out of here, though? How do I leave? I must leave. here we go. Exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay. Now you got creepy, lady.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No, I can't see.
No,
I can't see shit.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
What?
Turn off your Xbox. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move
they want
forward,
me
you'll
to
be
turn off
walking
my
someone
Xbox?
else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true
Great
choice.
how they put that in.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I wonder. Should I have turned my Xbox off? That would have been in my stream though. I wonder. Oh, this game, man. This is crazy. Wonder if anyone's like listened and turned it off. Is this the end? Is this the end? I don't know. I don't know if I've beaten this game or not. I don't even know anymore.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
I don't know.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
You can fall to your death in this game. Yes, I jumped off the ledge.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
What if I don't want to go left?
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down...
Totally
right,
trolling
left,
me. Totally.
Down, left, right...
Because I fucked with him.
Yep, okay,
He remembers.
okay,
He's
yes.
holding us.
I've got it
Vendetta,
now.
I know
This
it.
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I don't trust you, man. Creepy van with the headlights on.
No. This isn't right at
This
all. You're
is
not supposed to
cool.
be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Yeah, look at all the... No, I'm not going to close my eyes. I'm going to keep
We
looking.
just have to get back
Oh,
to,
fire.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time,
No, don't-
suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay.
What if I
From
come
the
right
top.
back here? We're going to come right back here. No, we're coming right back there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
know.
he had simply missed a
We're
memo.
going to go right back there.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Wait, what?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely
end
fresh.
is never the
Everything
end.
should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Why are you asking me?
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then.
You need to get
it's
your
an
shit
adventure.
together. Not on me.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, well. I can't go that way. We've never been this way. What's this way?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, you bitch. Your destiny awaits. Find the story. I'm going
All of his
right
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. I know.
Okay,
Oh, now there's no doors.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Sure, we can go back to that direction if it makes you happy, Mr. Narrator.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Now we can't even find our office. We lost our office. Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
I think you broke it.
I don't think so.
No.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
A lot of doors is better than no doors.
Do you remember,
It's
Stanley?
the back rooms.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Oh, thanks. Cool. I
know
win.
you put in a
I'll
lot of
take it.
hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no.
I don't believe it. It's never that easy.
I don't feel right
Yeah,
about this
see.
at all. We both know you didn't
knew
put
it.
in any
I knew
actual
it.
work for that win. Some people win
back
fair
door
and square,
60
and this
times.
was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Will you stop?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
You don't. You don't. I know. I put it in there to keep it away from you. Leave it alone. No. It's my massager. Please leave it alone. It's the massager that your dad told you not to touch anymore. Well, that's what it is. It's in there. Please leave it alone. Darn kid. How can we fuck this up and piss him off? Well, I'm not following the line anymore. The line disappeared. We're just gonna keep going.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, so you don't want me to come in here anymore? Fuck your adventure line. Oh, okay.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
If you're sure.
here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another
What if
way,
we went this
is
way?
the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
Those ones don't work anymore.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
You're the one that's just rambling on, dude.
With all that. You know what?
I'm following your weird ass.
Right now is a bit of music.
A fucking adventure line here. I don't. Oh, okay. All right then. I'm sorry, it was not the type of music I was expecting him to play. I'm not gonna laugh. Hilarious. Monkey Legends. Or Burnout. Never any fun because I just keep coming back. Pirate music. I know. It's very catchy.
Go back and look at that fern.
No. Play the fucking pirate music.
Wait,
I'm gonna look at your fern.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
If I go back and look at the fern now.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Got me tripping about a fucking fern. I studied it. Okay. I love this. Love that it's intense. Fuck off. I'm rioting. I know, but so can we get the pirate music back? I want the pirate music back, please. It was good backup music. Hey, look. Right here.
No, not again. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Do you want us to follow the line again? Oh, you have nothing to say?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, sure, if you say so. Spoiler alert, you need to buy a recorder vapor so we can jam out. Recorders are cheap. Oh, okay. I'll buy a recorder.
Yes,
you got it.
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
What if I went back?
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I just want to piss you off. That's what I want to do. Let's make our own game. Yes. Do it. We're making our own Stanley Parable game where we defy physics. Where we just literally go around in a circle. What the Okay, what happens if I try to go back? Alright, yeah. We're just gonna not talk about it. Oh, you want me to make my very own game? I don't know how to do that.
Oh no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. We'll just pretend that the squiggly line doesn't exist. Oh, I don't know. It wants me to go up there. Oh, 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. You've had a lot of food.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think.
It's not me a promise.
Just walk in circles.
You're not
for a
coming
minute.
over to my house and eating all my food.
Okay.
Sure.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn
I don't
means
have
that
another
our
one. We're out of
destination
bandage.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
What if I don't want to go through that door? What if I want to go through this door? Or this door? Go back where I came. You stuck.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Confusion ending. Find the confusion ending.
Confusion ending? You're telling me
Defeat.
that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule,
Wait,
I restart
what?
again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to
After
decide?
a long time, Stanley
Why don't
dies.
I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So-
I'm just reading this.
Okay.
Not out loud, because that's a lot
I
to
guess
read out
now we
loud.
just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Wait, what? This game is just crazy. I've seen the endings, like,
I
the
can't wait
credits.
to tell this story to my co-workers,
Some of the
Stanley thought.
credits,
How amusing they'll find it.
I don't even think I've
Oh, won't we all just
gotten
laugh and
to the
laugh
end
at the
of the
time
game
I
at
thought
all.
everyone had gone missing?
I had to reload. It was lagging, really. I'm sorry for the lag.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first...
seems like he's
eager to get
completely
back to
forgotten. I
business,
think
Stanley took the
he's
first
broken.
open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
You broke it. Just like I'm breaking
But
the game.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in
At least
order
I
to
think
get
I'm
back,
bringing
he
it. I don't
needed
even
to
know
go,
anymore.
From here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I
I don't know if I
thinking?
should tell you
It's clearly...
if it's ended
Oh,
or not.
dear.
I don't
Hold
yet.
on
I
a
don't
minute,
know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just going in an endless loop or if I've like gotten
Let's
one of the
see,
endings.
We went
or...
down, right, left, down, left,
I don't know.
right.
I don't know anymore.
Yep. Okay. Yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely.
It's been ended
this
since the
way.
beginning. It was never here at all. This game never even existed.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is
You're
all
dead.
a
Yep, I'm
spoiler.
dead.
Quick,
I've
Stanley,
been
close
dead
your
from the
eyes.
beginning.
Okay.
Just like that one person said.
We just
That
have
one
to get
narrator.
back to,
The female narrator.
Who am I kidding?
Stanley's
It's
been
all
dead
rubbish
from the
now.
beginning.
The whole story completely
But there's no
unusable.
ending. It's just a time
How about,
loop.
rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the
So there is
beginning.
no ending?
And
The-
this
like,
time,
the game
suppose
never
we
ends?
don't
You
wander
never
so
know?
far off track,
You just get to keep-
from the top.
Going through. The end is always loading.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How do I get the one where I just end up in the
Stanley-
broom closet?
Wait, what? No,
I want to do that
no,
one.
I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
I think
Hold
I
on.
should tell you, you
Well, I'm
restarted
asking
the ending.
you. I'm
Damn!
the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a
God
minute
damn
ago.
it, I did.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, then.
Thank you
It's
for
an
letting me know, because
adventure.
I honestly...
Come,
I don't,
Stanley.
I don't know.
Let's find the story.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Definitely gets slightly confusing.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever
What the hell is
progress
this?
by
You just
starting
wander
over
around
and over
confused
again.
all the time,
But it's gotta
repeating
be better than
everything,
this.
hoping eventually
Okay,
you do
let's
the
give
right
it a
things?
shot.
Yeah,
Why
apparently.
not?
Apparently that is how it goes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I should have paid better attention when
Okay,
he was
yep,
having his
it's
meltdown
worse.
that one
I
time.
might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the
Nope.
story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
You got it. We'll just keep going around.
Now this... Well, I'll be
Eventually
honest, I
we'll
don't
figure
recognize
this
place
out,
at all.
right?
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
You can restart the
Well,
run
do you
in
know
the
what?
pause menu.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about
Okay.
this?
Well,
You
did I get
win.
to the end of that one? Or
Congratulations!
did I mess it up and I restarted that
I know
one?
you put
Because
in
I
a
want
lot of
to
hard
be
work,
able to
and
get
it
the
really
end.
paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Confusing.
Some people win fair and
So
square.
confusing.
And this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by
Now I know
whatever this
which
place
way to
is.
go,
I don't
'cause
care
I
what
haven't
might happen this time.
done
I
the
have to
one way.
restart.
The way where
All
I
right,
just kind of pissed
I've
him
got a
off and then I
solution.
showed the credits
This
and then
time,
I
to make
didn't
sure
know.
we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
The line
You see,
TM.
the line knows where the story is.
You already
It's
got the
over in
confusing
this-
ending. Okay, so I can restart this one then? Begin the game again. Alright. So, we got the confusing.
All of his co-workers were gone.
try
What could it mean? Stanley decided to
Giving
go
it
to the
this
meeting
way.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two
Down
open doors, this was
the
not the
thing.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
actually
it
go
perfectly
the way
well.
he wants us to
Perhaps
go.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
It's the
it.
game trick you into thinking it's a loop.
Stanley felt
It does get
lightheaded,
confusing 'cause you're
butterflies
like,
in his
oh, so I
stomach,
need to
but eager
do
to
it
get
again?
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah,
And so
I'm
he
this way.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What?
Give me the real tiny dirty
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
I want to get in the
hoping he
broom
might
closet.
find
Yes,
an answer
there we
there.
go. No. Open the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on
No,
track.
we're just gonna stay here. We're just gonna stay here in the broom closet. I'm gonna take a nappy poo. I'll see you later. Alrighty, have a good
There
nap.
was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty
We're
broom
gonna
closet.
stay here
No
till the-
reason to still be here.
You stop playing with my phone, please. Alright. I'm gonna call your father.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
One, and then that's
He wasn't
it.
even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified
Alright,
in
we
some
took
way.
one. We
As
took
it
one.
is, he's
Stop.
literally
We
just
took one.
standing there doing sweet FA.
Yep, just gonna stay here. I don't.
Are you really
you,
still in the
Naruto.
broom closet? Standing
Yes,
around
I'm really
doing
still in the
nothing?
broom closet.
Why?
Yes.
Please offer me some
I
explanation
want to be.
here. I'm genuinely
I want to be in the broom
confused.
closet. I'm having fun in the broom closet. Why does it matter to you, Mr. Narrator?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said
Yes, yes.
Stanley
The choice
walked
is to
past
stay
the broom
in
closet,
the-
at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, I like it. I like the broom closet. You're just
Maybe
mad
to
because
you
I
this
want
is
to be in the broom
somehow
closet
its
instead
own
of doing your
branching
story.
path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you
Stop,
get the
I left that
broom
sealed
closet
for a
ending?
reason."
The broom closet ending was mine.
The broom
favorite."
closet
I
ending.
hope your friends find this concerning.
Though I think my friends are gonna laugh when I tell them that I got the broom closet
Stanley was fat and ugly
ending.
and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because
Oh,
of a
that's just
family
mean.
connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted
Narrator,
to
you're
drugs and
just-
hookers.
Being insulting now. You're just mad because I'm not doing what you want me to do.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Move, Drago.
You're dead. You got to
Don't
this
put that
broom
on the
closet,
screen.
explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
No, I'm just gonna
Hello?
decompose here.
Anyone
Don't mind
who
me.
happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen
I have
prey
headphones
to any
on, so they
number of
can't
your
hear you.
countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
I'm talking to the narrator
Please
in
remove
the
their
game.
corpse from the area and instruct another human to take
Please
their place,
remove.
making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics
Oh
and
my
filling them in on the
God.
history of narrative
But I can
tropes
hear
in
him.
video gaming, so that the irony and insightful
Don't worry,
commentary of
I'm
this
not
game
dead, just
is
ignore
not
him.
lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Nah. The person that took over for me also died, so they can't take over for me either. In fact, everybody in the house died, and we're now just decomposing in this closet. Don't mind us. It's all good. How long do I have to stay in the closet before he just
For 2 years.
says fuck it and restarts the game? And you get the official broom closet ending. I don't know how any of these endings work. Like if you officially get the ending, or if you just can start one through the ending. Like I don't know how it works. I don't know. But I want the broom closet ending, so we're just gonna chill here for a little bit longer. We really have to sit here forever.
No. Wait.
How do the endings work? I didn't get this ending, but I remember I enter the room every time I play. He closed the room. I hate him. Nope, still choosing to stay in the closet. I don't know. Does how do you know if you got the ending? Does he just stop talking and go away? And you know it's over? Can you restart? Lurks. Thank you for the lurk, Simply Pandora. Let me give you a shout out.
No, you're not getting upset out. No, you need.
Do. Don't fuck with shit in the closet. Don't mind me. Can we turn off the light? Just sit in the dark in the closet. Take a nap. Nice, Far Cry 3. I don't know, but I think you now continue because I don't think there's an ending to the Brimmer. I don't know.
Ah,
I don't know.
second
Someone
player.
said there
It's good
was.
to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. So he's just gonna keep doing that. Yeah, no, I don't think he was gonna say anything else. I think we exalted the option. But that was hilarious as shit. He's like,
Coming
"Oh,
to
you're
a
an imbecile
staircase,
too."
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm gonna walk downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that
11,
risk?
12, A, B.
All because he believed everyone
Oh, a
had
new
managed.
ending. Yes, something
His
I haven't
boss would
seen
think
yet.
he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made
Maybe I
any
am.
logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind
interesting.
him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't
And he can't
crazy
jump.
after
I
all.
know, I can't jump.
He thought to
I wanna
himself,
jump so
I
bad.
suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
No feet.
he imagined himself flying
jump
and
'cause I
began
don't
to
have no
gently
feet.
float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing
Alright, that's
itself
probably a
being
good
considered
question.
by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing
Describing
my
them.
thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these
I didn't
words
even know
was
we
quite
could
a
duck.
shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
I
He
think
would
Stanley
prove
is,
He would prove
having
that he
some
was
shit.
in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a
Are we
world
sleeping?
outside this one. Let me wake
Then
up.
we wake up and nope,
he thought to
we're
himself.
still here.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
It's all I want. I just
I
want to
want my
continue
apartment
working at my
and my wife
office
and my
job.
job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Press buttons all day.
My
every day,
life is normal.
day after day.
I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I am okay. And we're still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I?
Oh,
Who
this
am
ending's
I?
crazy.
And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this
Oh, wow.
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through
game is
town
crazy.
talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain
did she
way,
hear
seeing this
the
man made
narrator
her
talking?
feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What? That was crazy. Well, there was another ending. I'm not sure what other endings to do since I have gone pretty much all the paths for today. So I think I'm going to go on and end it here for today so I can do some research and raid out. Let's see, who is this online? What? Alright, everybody, thank you so much for coming. There's an ending here in this room. Oh, just sitting here? Or in this room? I think I did that at the beginning. Just sit here and did nothing. If not, I'll do that next time. Because I'll probably play this some more. But I'm going to go out and end for the first... fuck. I'm going to end my stream for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate it. I hope you guys...
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Alright then. That's definitely one way to end